Welcome back to Don't Repeat What Mommy Says. Apparently, we're having some technical problems today.
It wasn't me this time, so I don't want to hear. I
No,
mean,
I think it was our recording software.
oh, okay. What topic are we doing?
Uh, because you blipped.
What? I
Uh,
didn't blip.
Okay, today we're talking what's for dinner.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
It's the most dreaded question for every mom. What's for dinner? We ask ourselves, and then our people come home and ask us, and no matter what we say, that's not what they want.
And like my biggest hatred, so like I try to make a shopping list. Twice a month on payday, I go shopping. I buy dinners for the whole, next 2 weeks. And I'll say, hey, what do you guys want for dinner? I don't know.
But they don't want that.
But they
Whatever.
don't, right. But I won't do.
Right? They don't want any of that.
They don't want
Whatever you
meatloaf.
say, they don't want that. They're not in the mood. But you like it. No.
Yeah, I know. The other night, I can't remember what I made. I made something, and Henry goes, it's too yucky for me. I'm like, buddy, you like this meal. You've eaten this meal 100 times. You like this meal. It's too yucky. I don't want to eat it.
So I don't really make dinner anymore, or I don't do it very often because I'm just done. Like
Yeah.
too many years of it, and I don't care anymore. Like I can eat something, I've got cottage cheese or cherries or something, I'm fine. But I made dinner last night because I wanted that chicken chili stuff, and
Hmm.
everybody likes it, right? So I made the shit, and Grandma and Grandpa didn't eat. They weren't hungry.
Oh, I would have been so mad.
I mean, I wasn't necessarily mad, but I'm like, what? Like, I don't know. It doesn't get any better. It
It
doesn't get any,
doesn't.
it just never
I,
gets better. Dinner's just a problem. It's always going to be a problem.
I loved the lady I live next to in New Mexico, Jan. They were an old couple, like in their 80s, I think, when we lived there. So it's been a few years. But it was just the two of them. Their kids were adults, moved on, had their own families and stuff. And they lived on those mountain house freeze dried meals,
Nice.
which are like super good. But I'm like, yeah, that's the way to go. You're hungry, go pick a bag of something freeze dried and help yourself.
Well, and then so like when I'm working, because I work 7 on, 7 off, for those who haven't seen this before. So the 7 days that I'm working on, I'm not home for dinner because, it's like a 12-hour shift and then 14 hours with the drive there and back. So I do all that at work. And my mother, who lives with us, cooks dinner often when I'm not home. When I'm home, she does not. So anyway, I love roast. Like roast is one of my favorites. And she was gonna make it. Oh, well, I guess I'll make it next week. I'm like, when I'm working.
Yep, of course.
Oh, I guess I'll make it. But now I take Leah to her therapist on Wednesdays on my week off, and she was gonna make it Wednesday. I'm like,
Thursday. Thursday.
they did make it Thursday, but I was like, just what? I told Dad, I'm just like, why? They're always worried about feeding you, but they won't feed me. I don't understand. Like I
They've
eat too.
they've given up on feeding their own kid.
It's like
Come
once you
on, man.
become a mom, nobody gives a shit if you eat. They just want to know what you're making for them. Like,
Yeah.
not even just your kids. These are my parents.
What's really been ticking me off lately is like I'll make something that I know everybody likes, everybody usually gets excited for, and I put it down on the table and they go, "Oh."
Oh,
I finally told my husband, I'm like, that's why I quit making certain meals like altogether. Like the ramen I just made a week or two ago, I hadn't made that in like 3 years because the last time I made it, it takes all day. And that's with the pressure cooker. Without the pressure cooker, it
it
takes
had not been three
days.
years. It was like maybe a year.
No, I haven't made it since before Henry was born or right after Henry
No,
was born.
you've made it since Henry was born.
Have I?
Yes, because I had it. It was yummy.
Okay, then I
It's
guess
probably
I've
been like maybe a couple years.
It's been a while because I was like, well, it takes me all day. It's a very long process to make this ramen. And then the last time I made it, my husband was like, well, I don't really just get as excited about it as you do. So I was like, fine, screw you. You'll never get ramen again. And then recently he's like, ramen sounds kind of good.
So, yeah. Well, and then
It's a
like
sore subject.
it is a sore subject. And then like Dad's family, like back in the day, because Grandpa would always want me to cook stroganoff and stuff
Hmm.
when we were over there. And then it was Uncle Steve, or no, it was Kevin who said that Hamburger Helper was better. Yeah. And then I made a lasagna one time, and Uncle Steve was the one who said, why don't you just make Stouffer's? It's good.
Well, it was Grandpa, Dad's dad, who compared my pizza to Pizza Villa, my homemade, wonderful, magical pizza.
Okay,
He
but
said something about Pizza Villa, and I get it. It's nostalgic to him, and he
I know,
loves
but I think
pizza.
he he loves Pizza Villa, so I think he meant it as a compliment.
He did, but I kind of looked at him. I'm like, then go eat Pizza Villa. Like I hate Pizza Villa pizza.
And
I don't.
for those of you who don't cook or who make like boxed meals and stuff like that because you're not one to cook, I'm not throwing shade at you. But if you go to someone's house who is a cook, who genuinely enjoys cooking, please do not compare their food to like boxed food. It's very insulting. I would, no.
It's so insulting, and like there are some things I make where I have had like freezer meals that tasted really similar. Um, I don't get as offended with some of that because it's not recipes that are like, I've been making this for years. So I have this curry recipe that I copied from this like Michelin star Indian chef, and he showed how to make it. And it tastes very similar to the Saffron Road chicken tikka masala freezer meal. But I almost take that as like a compliment that I got it done really well.
Well,
Because,
the lasagna pissed me off because before I was married to him and shared, which I have not made lasagna for those people since, like, no,
yeah,
like they don't get it.
we get
They do
very
not get,
upset about
like,
food
they will never get
insults.
my lasagna again. I'm so pissed. But, it used to be like I lived in this apartment above this Chinese restaurant, and there was like three other apartments up there. And when my neighbors smelled me making lasagna, they would find a reason to show up because they wanted some. You know what I mean? So it's like my lasagna is kind of famous, and or it was, and now it's like Stouffer's is better. Oh my God, I was so pissed. So you don't say that to someone. That's not good.
That's
Um,
how I feel about the pizza. Like
yeah, it's so not
my
nice.
my husband's family begs me to cook it every time they come to visit. Every time I go to visit them, they want a pizza. And then somebody like insulting my pizza. I'm like, no, you don't get to eat my cooking anymore.
Right. Well, and then somebody said something stupid about I don't even remember what it was that I made. And I took his plate and dumped his food in the garbage and then put the plate in the sink and sat down and kept eating like it never happened. I was so pissed.
That's so funny.
So
Yeah,
that'll happen. And then Uncle Tom, I made homemade chicken Alfredo and he hadn't even tasted it and he was going to put ketchup on it. I said, if you put ketchup on that, I will break your arms. And then I just kept eating and he did not put ketchup on it.
oh
So we get a
boy.
little bit Ooh,
That
we ate a little heated over dinner.
that might be the Italian side though. 'Cause like
It could be.
I don't know if anyone else feels this way, but to me, when I'm making a meal for my family, I want it to be something that they enjoy. I want them to be excited. I want them to feel like I poured love into this and this is me showing them love. So when they sit down and they're like crotchety about the meal I made, I just envision smothering all of them in their plate of pasta or whatever it is we're eating.
And wasn't that like one of our topics, like why you shouldn't smother your children?
It was one of our topics.
Here's the reason, like if you can find no other reason on that day, like you love your kids, whatever, that should be good enough reason to not do that. But
Should be, but
when you're in the throes of those kids being ungrateful about what you made for dinner, just remember how much money you invested in them. It's a bad investment. Do not smother the children. Just take a breath and make them a Stouffer's lasagna.
Yeah, and like usually the issue is not my children, to be fair. Like I kind of know what they will and won't eat. So when I'm making something that I know they're not fans of, like I'm not going to be upset that somebody doesn't like something. It's more so when it's something I know they like and they're being a butt munch about it.
Yeah, like I said, I don't always make dinner anymore. I don't make dinner very often anymore. But then I did last night, and like those two, I told Grandpa, I'm like, do you want me to leave this out? No, because Grandma went to go get some, and then she asked Grandpa if he wanted some, and he's like, no, I'm not really awake yet. So she put the bowls back, and he's like, well, I mean, eat if you're hungry. And she's like, no. And then I was like, do you want me to, like, because we were done eating. So I'm like, do you want me to leave this out? And then Grandpa's like, no, I'm not even hungry. And Grandma's like, no, I'm not gonna eat.
I, all right.
They're they're
The,
like really strange with the eating habits now, though. I don't know if it's
yeah,
an old person thing or what that is.
I don't know. I keep thinking I need to like invite them over for dinner because I, I don't know. I feel like the people who don't live with me get more excited about my cooking at this point.
Well, and they like onions and peppers and stuff like that, and I don't cook with that, so they would be excited
Well,
for
I know,
some
and
of the stuff
that's
you make.
why I keep saying I need to invite them over because I make that Creole, it's Creole shrimp and sausage, and it's andouille sausage and bell peppers and onions and tomatoes, and it's all stuff you don't cook with.
Right, I don't cook with that, and they get really upset about that too because they like that stuff. Okay, so I like majorly munched my arm lifting weights yesterday, and it hurts so bad. I don't know what to do.
Oh no.
Yeah, it's bad. It's a bad situation.
Yeah,
I thought I could do one more rep. Mm-mm, couldn't. I mean, I did, but and then I felt a searing pain, and now I can't lift my arm like I can. It hurts.
yeah.
So I don't know. Okay, that's all I got about dinner. Like it's dumb.
It's really all I got about dinner. This is not a very long show.
I don't know what to do. I mean, what I like, it's just a struggle, and it's always going to be a struggle. I think that I don't know. I think the best case scenario is probably just to try to take a breath and make a Stouffer's lasagna because they don't appreciate anything anyway.
Yeah. I'm trying to see if there's any other topics we had on this
Remember
list
when
that
you
might go
guys
with
said
it.
that this wasn't dinner? And I used to make them breakfast every morning, and they were like, "Hey, can't we just have cereal like other kids?"
I'm sorry, okay? And see, that's why I like cooking for other people who don't live with me, because I swear, the people who live with you who get used to your cooking get so ungrateful.
I was so mad about that. I was like, you know how much those kids would love it if their mom made them some bacon and eggs for breakfast, but they can't have it. But you can't either anymore, ever. And then I started buying you guys toaster strudel, and I think you were happy.
I do remember being pretty happy about toaster strudel, I won't lie. And I still am happy about toaster strudel. I'm sorry.
Yeah, and it makes me happy that you guys are having problems with the um dinner situation now because you deserve it.
Well, it's more with my husband than my kids, to be
That's
fair.
true. He's okay.
He's picky and he insists he's not picky. And I'm like, dude, you're so picky.
So
He's like,
picky.
well, I'll eat it. I'm just not excited about it. I'm like, then I'm not going to cook it unless I really want it or the kids really want it. That's a little different because, like, screw you. The kids get to enjoy food even if you don't like it. But
What I love about Aaliyah is there's a couple things she will always eat.
yeah.
Like she will eat noodles with pesto every day. So I make those, protein plus pasta noodles with pesto. It's pretty healthy.
Well, and like my other thing with making meals, especially when they're meals that are time consuming to make or very like labor intensive, it's that I have very small children who are on me and in the way the whole time I'm doing it. And like Henry's somewhat helpful. Ava's not helpful at all. She just grabs my spices and chucks them off the counter and like scrapes her arm across. Everything's on the floor. So I have to like move where I cook, do all kinds of crap. And it's just exhausting. And then she'll want to be held while I'm like cutting raw meat. And it just really makes me not want to cook anything because I'm just annoyed with the kids.
Yeah, I don't have that. I still don't really want to cook.
No, you don't have that, but you do have people in the way while you're cooking
Oh my God.
all the time. There's always somebody in the way as a mom, I swear.
There is.
Oh my gosh, I saw this lady. She posted in this like baby wearing group, and it's a picture of her sitting on the toilet, like just from the waist up, but you can tell she's in a bathroom and she's baby wearing. And it says, "Someday I'll get to poop alone again." And I was
No,
like,
because
"You
no,
won't."
you
That's what I
won't
told
because
her.
you'll have grandkids. And so, I mean, my kids are grown up and I was in the bathroom and it wasn't even like Henry or Ava. Well, Ava can't open the door yet, but I mean, her day will come. Like Henry will come in there when I'm in the bathroom. But the other day it was Aaliyah. She's 9. I'm
Yeah,
like, dude, I mean, there are some activities Moo likes to do alone.
I know because I remember the one day Henry walked in, you were on the toilet, and then he comes out and goes, "Muumu's potty trained. She does such a good job."
Oh, yay.
Right?
Yeah, but
Oh,
Aaliyah, and then she like opens the door. She's like, "Are you done?" Clearly not.
right? Is my butt still on the potty?
There are 3 bathrooms in this house. Like, did you need one? Get a different one.
Yeah,
Yikes. Kids. No.
they're
Dinner's always going to be a problem, and you can't pee alone.
you can't be alone. You can't do anything alone when they're little,
You
for
can't do
sure.
anything alone when they're older. And then Dad and I are sitting here watching shows, and Aaliyah keeps calling
Yeah,
about I don't even know what. And do I answer it? Yes, I do. I answer every time she calls. And then she'll sit on the phone and not say anything, but she'll put it on video call. So she'll just be like staring at me, or she puts those little stupid like bird heads on her face or whatever and goes, I was watching a movie. You don't want to talk to me? I'm like, you're not
you're not
talking to me.
saying anything. Oh my gosh, we were in the car today because we took the kids to the park this morning, and then we're in the car on the way back, and Henry's going, "Nobody wants to talk to me." I'm like,
Oh,
"Honey, it's very loud in the car. I didn't realize you were talking because I couldn't hear you." But
why are you going to ignore him? It's
I
me.
wasn't ignoring him. Nobody could hear him.
He
It's like
ignores him all the time. Poor
he is
kid.
so loud all of the time. And the second we're in a loud car, he's whispering and then he gets mad that you don't hear him.
Yeah,
I don't know what that is.
he's a kid.
He's a kid. Is that what that is? But apparently
Yeah,
I do it too. I didn't realize I did it, but my husband will say things all the time. He's like, "You just like say things really softly talking to me, but you'll say it as you're walking away and it's not loud enough to hear it." I'm like, I thought I was talking at a normal volume. So,
I am talking in normal volume, and Dad can't hear me because he's going deaf. He can't hear female voices.
oh my God. Oh no.
Okay, that's just a joke because his dad would talk over women all the time as if they weren't saying anything. Well, it turned out that he has hearing loss, and the doctor actually told him that he has a problem hearing female voices because they're higher pitched. But he's like, well, I can't, he said, I can't hear female voices. And we're like,
Shocker.
come on.
No, he does do that though. And like my kids, especially Henry, has a very high pitched voice. And when he tries to talk to
He
him, like
does.
he cannot understand him at all, which is frustrating for Henry. But I'm like, it's okay. I can translate because he's very squeaky right
He
now.
is. He's got a high voice. Not Ava.
Not Ava.
Henry! It
My
just sounds like a 50-year-old smoker.
My favorite is for a while. She hasn't done it as much anymore, but anytime I would say all right, which I didn't realize I said as much as I do, she would go, all right. She's got a very, like for a baby, her voice is so deep
It really is.
and gravelly,
It is.
like an old Jewish lady.
Yeah, but at least she doesn't complain like Aaliyah. This kid, every time we're in the car, she turns into like an old lady. She's like, I got a scratch over here and then over here oh my God, slow down. You're going too fast. And she will just go the entire time. We call her Ethel.
Yeah.
And then and I stubbed my toe. Oh, I don't know what this is here.
Yeah, and
Kids are
something.
funny.
Henry got mad at me the other day because I stopped at the stop sign. He's like, I said you need to go. I'm like, dude, the law said I need to stop.
Remember when you called that guy a donkey wipe?
Yes, I do.
Lauren was such a backseat driver and she's sitting in her little car seat like she was little. And she goes, why won't that guy go? He's a donkey wipe. Instead of ass wipe, because apparently I was calling people that or something. But I really appreciate that even as a small child, she cleaned it up.
I did, but I don't know why I went with donkey and not butt.
I don't know.
Butt
But you
wipe
said,
would have made sense. Donkey wipe was
well,
weird.
ass. A donkey's an ass.
Yes, and it's also a butt, but apparently I only knew it as a donkey.
Ass wipe.
Yeah, donkey wipe. Wipe your donkeys.
Yeah, but so this is what I don't understand. My grandkids actually swear.
I don't
And we actually try not to swear on them because they swear.
like a
And
lot.
but my kids, I swore like indiscriminately and they did not do it. So I don't
I
what
don't
is going on?
I don't understand. And then when I had grandma and grandpa watch Henry that one time, I go to pick him up and your son doesn't know the meaning of no, he doesn't know this, he doesn't know that. I'm like, no, he knows all of it. He is the
He just
most
doesn't care.
willfully defiant child. He does not care.
He
And
really is.
she's like, that's even worse. I'm like, I don't know what you want me to do. Like at this point, if I discipline him anymore, it will be abuse.
Yeah, he's naughty. Well, I mean, he's not always naughty. Like he's a good kid, but when he decides to be naughty, he's naughty. Like
And there's no
he'll
stopping
bite
it.
me. No, he'll bite me, or he told me he was going to shred me. I'm not really sure what that means, but I'm
Oh
like,
no,
I don't think.
shreist. I don't know what shreisting is. It's not
Right? I'm like,
shredding, it's
I don't.
shreisting.
I know. I'm like, I don't think that's going to be a good idea. Like, I don't think you should probably do that.
I just don't know what to do because like literally I've tried talking nice to him. I tried the redirect, I tried the timeouts. For the swearing, I've put soap in his mouth. I mean, like we have run the gamut of parenting, all of them, all the methods. Nothing works. He does not care.
Mm-mm.
But if dad asks him nicely, because dad was like, well, I just asked him nicely and he listened. I'm like, I don't know
He
why it
does.
works for you.
It does. It does work for him.
It's
I
not
don't know.
fair.
It's like, I mean, again, he's not a bad kid all the time. Like, he's a pretty
No,
good kid most of the time. But and you can see it in his face, like, oh, he's not listening today. He hasn't. And then he'll go, I don't have to listen to you, and I'm going to just do it, and I'll shred you.
I
What?
really,
We kicked Grandpa.
yeah, I don't, I have no idea what to do with him. I don't know what it is. Like I said, he's not a bad kid all the time. He's actually not a
No,
bad
he's
kid
not.
most of the time.
No, most of the time he's a good boy, but boy,
But
when he decides to be naughty, he
when
he
he
goes all
decides,
in.
yeah, there is no stopping him.
Mm-mm.
And like he's at the age where he should be able to sit in a timeout without somebody holding him down. And he will not, because I put him in timeout yesterday because he got mad that Ava touched his leap pad. So he whapped her in the head with a drumstick. So I picked him up, threw the drumstick away, put him in my lap, and I was like, all right, timeout. He spent the entire 3 minute timeout screaming, death rolling like an alligator, kicking at me. And like, God
I don't
forbid he
know.
still acts like this when he gets bigger, because I feel he's going to be a big kid someday.
I mean, I don't know. You got to put the work in now before they get big because then you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because Aaliyah doesn't, she was pretty willful and she's not with me because she knows.
Yeah, and I mean, there are things that he's gotten a lot better with. It's just, it takes so much consistency. And if he decides he's just not doing it, there's no hope.
No, I mean, you have to physically make him do it or stop doing it.
Right.
Although he was going to bite his sister's head like an apple the other day, and I was like, no, don't do that. And he didn't. So, I mean, it's not like he always doesn't listen. It's just,
His tendency to bite her head reminds me of Paige squeezing my face.
yeah, he
And I,
will. He'll bite the back of her head like it's an apple.
and then I don't even
I mean,
remember
to be fair, she does it to him too.
I don't even remember what I snapped on him about the one day, but Andy was like, "That's like pretty normal behavior for an older sibling." I'm like, "Well, I might be a little traumatized because I was the younger sibling and my sister was an a-hole." So I'm like, "I might be a little
Oh,
oversensitive."
he was making her throw stuff away.
Oh, yeah, that's what it was. Because I make him throw his own trash away. Once in a while, I'll ask him, like, hey, can you throw this away? But now he's started, instead of doing anything himself, he'll give it to Ava and be like, do me a favor. And to be fair, she does it. Like, she doesn't care. But I got like super pissed about it and I yelled at him to go put his garbage in the trash himself, get up and do it. And my husband's like, I mean, she wasn't upset. Like, yeah, that might have been me being a little bit oversensitive because my sister used to do that crap all the time. And I didn't feel like as a kid that I could say no and just not do it. I don't know why, but like I felt like I had to do it. And then it made me upset.
Yeah, like if you ever watch the movie Weird Science, which I don't know if anybody who watches this ever watches that, but if you ever watch it, that Paige was like Chet.
Shit's an asshole. Yeah.
She
Uh,
wasn't a very good big older sibling. She was mean to her little sister a
she
lot.
was. And like no loyalty either.
Not at all.
Like people
None.
would say nasty things about me to her and she'd be like, yeah,
Yeah, she's horrible.
right. People said nasty things about my sister. I'd be like, I'll gut you like a fish. Like,
Right.
I don't know why I had so much loyalty to her.
I don't know. I really
I
don't
don't,
know. I mean, me and Uncle Daniel, we fought a lot, but we were very loyal to each other.
yeah. Paige,
Yeah.
no.
No. Mm-mm. Like my brother could call me every name in the book, but somebody else did, he would beat them up and vice versa. But no, Paige had no loyalty whatsoever. None. Zero.
Yeah.
Did not want a sibling.
No.
She
Didn't,
just didn't want a sibling.
definitely didn't want a sister.
She did not want a sister. And she did not change her mind for a very long time. Like, you guys get along okay now. And I remember I used to tell her that, like, when you're an adult, you're going to be happy that you have a sister. No, I won't. It's terrible.
Yeah,
Because,
I'm so terrible. I let her live with me rent free for a while.
yeah, you guys get along okay now, but man, growing up.
Growing up was rough. I told her at one point I lock my door at night because I'm pretty sure one of these days she's going to get a hair up her butt and she will try to kill me in my sleep.
Yeah, remember you asked me if you should lock your door? And I said, yeah.
Yeah. That's the kind of relationship I had with my sister. And then
Yeah,
I
she
let
was
her live in
like,
my house.
I lock my door because I was like, that's probably a good idea, sweetie.
Yeah.
I mean, you got to know your kids. Like I love my kids, but man, Paige was something different when she was a teenager.
Well, and that's kind of how like my kids are very little, but I can usually tell within a few minutes of waking up whether or not it would be okay for me to like run out and grab something from the shed and leave the kids inside together or not. Because there are days
Well,
where they're fine, but there are days where I have to bring one
I
or
mean,
both with me.
same with your sister. She wasn't always mean to you. It's just that you could tell, like, when she decided that was the kind of day she was going to have, there was no dissuading her of it.
Yeah.
And so that should give people who are mothers of teenagers hope. She turned out okay.
Yeah.
Like, we don't worry about locking the door at night or anything because of her. Like, she turned out just fine. Those teen years were some tough stuff with her.
Yeah.
She was a
So,
lot.
on that note, what's for dinner? We're going out, so I don't have to think
We're
about it
having
tonight.
we're having leftovers.
I like that.
Yeah.
All right. We're going to roll the outro. We got really on a tangent there, but what else can we say?
I mean, nobody likes making dinner.
Yeah,
It's
it's crap.
it's the source of much stress.
Yes. Okay. Well,
Stress.